Hi, my name is Lily Smith, and this is the start of my Acorn assignment. I decided to do a voiceover here because the audio got pretty bad in the first clip, but as you can see, I'm starting my process. I got my mortar and pestle and opening up the first acorn here. I washed them first so it's a bit dark, and we got the meat inside. And yeah, just separating it out. I have two bowls next to me in this clip. I got a red bowl for the meat of the acorns, and I got a orange bowl for the shells. So as you can see here, I just started separating them out.
Alright, so I've been doing this for about 20 minutes now, and I got a decent amount of acorn meat, and it has just now occurred to me that a majority of these are probably very badly moldy and not safe to eat, which is unfortunate. I guess I took them out of the freezer a couple days too soon and left them in too hot of an area, but just gonna keep pressing on, and I'm just gonna keep doing all of the steps as they should be intended to do, and I'm just not gonna eat any of it, unfortunately. But yeah, so now that this step is done, I'm just going to start getting off the inner husks. Alright, and then just kind of, as in the video, just kind of blow it off. That's not really working. The fact that they are rhyming is probably something to do with how difficult this is, but just gonna keep going. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but some of the husks are coming off. And I'm making amazing progress. I think I might just go in individually, but yeah, it is coming off. So I don't know if the difference is visible, but I got a good amount of the husks off. I think I'm just gonna do it manually before I put it into my mortar and pestle. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far, and we'll start grinding them now. Well, in there, so I guess I'll just start grinding. Alright, so I finished grinding out my husks. My bowl over here is empty. See some residue in here. But, yeah, bowl here, and then here is my flour or proto meal. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get out the larger bits via the method seen in the video, and then we're gonna start soaking it. Alright, so after sifting for a bit, I got some pretty fine particles in here, but there's obviously some bigger clumps in this bowl. So I'm just gonna take this guy back to the grinder and we'll hopefully get some more flour out of it. Looks like we got our finished flour stuff here. So I'm just gonna do a quick cleanup of my room and then I'm gonna start leaching the tannins out. Alright, so just did the first first part of the leaching process. So now we're gonna move on to the second one. So I'm just gonna put some more water in here. Alright. And then there we go. Just gonna mix it all up nice and good. Alright, cool. Oh, oops. Looks like I lost the angle there. Alright. Check back in on this one. I think the other one took about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so we'll come back to this one in about 2 hours. Alright, so this clip is from the first time I leached the tannins out of the water. It's pretty brown. And I did this whole process, I think 4 times in total. I only recorded myself dumping it 3 times. And I lost the original clip of me actually like putting the water into the meal. But yeah, this is the first rinse that I did. And then here is the second one. I believe this one was an hour and a half after the first one. And then here is the final rinse I did. The water's getting a little brighter, or well, not brighter, but clearer. And yeah, I think after this I let it sit for another throughout my classes, and then I came back and I finally started the cooking portion. And you can see me here, I'm putting more water into it before I head off to class.
And here is where we actually start cooking it. You can see the temperature starting to rise. It's starting to heat up. It's gaining a not very appetizing brown color, I will admit. I attribute that to my acorns just not being in a state to be consumed before I start cooking. But yeah, it's starting to thicken up a little bit, and it's becoming a bit more homogeneous. So you can see that a bit in this clip. And then here is what I ended up with. It looks not good. I'm not gonna eat it because I think the acorns are bad. But yeah, here is my meal. Uh, yeah, project complete. Thank you for watching.